warthogs and faithful priests, remember that when you step into my corner of the ring, you are working with the heroes of this story. The Cortex wants nothing more than to strip you of your value and toss you into the garbage chute with the rest of the spent casings and undesirables. I don't want you to roll over. I want you to fight back against those that would keep you down. I want you to shatter their idea of control. Use everything you can. Do it with your bare hands if you have to. I want you to fight for our freedom. I want you to fight for the rot. Hello there, fellow and soon-to-be propagators of the rot. I got a question for you. Why? Why do you bother working for the Cortex? What do you think is going to happen when you finish your current task? You would think you'll get rewarded, but all you'll get is more work. Why deal in paltry currency that becomes useless the next time some bigwig thinks they know how to run the show, when you can work towards a goal that rewards you with eternity? Spread the rot. Push us towards our final state of being. Resist the Cortex for the good of all of us. Greetings, misguided and exploited people of Aneurism 4. This is the High Propagator. I've come with a revolutionary new way for you to improve your quality of living. Let's talk about how spreading the rot can improve the remainder of your time in Aneurism 4. The rot is great at disabling the infrastructure of the tyrants that oppress you, helping you feel more interconnected with the void from which you came, forming everlasting ties with the fellow spreaders of the rot, returning the world to its default state of entropy and decay, and many more tangible effects. Join up with the local chapter and start reaping the benefits of spreading the rot today. Eternal salvation not guaranteed. Ask your local cultist if spreading the rot is right for you. Hard-working people of Aneurism 4. You know what would really make this place a utopia? Because I can tell you for certain the Cortex isn't it. It's the rot. The rot is our wondrous agent of change and unity. When the rot inevitably subsumes this plane of reality, we won't have any toils or tyrants to concern ourselves with. The Cortex is trying to keep you from this paradise. Their promises of progress and camaraderie are lies designed to keep you slaving away for their prosperity. You squabble and bicker with your fellow man over resources and wages, and for what? To line someone else's pocket? Join up today with your local leader and learn what it means to work for yourself.
I am the voice of order, the architect of stability, the guardian of our future. I am the Consul. You wake each day with purpose. You toil so that we may thrive. You endure so that we may ascend. This is your duty. This is your honor. Aneurism 4 is not built upon stone and steel alone. It is built upon you. Your hands shape its streets. Your sweat fuels its industry. Your blood ensures its eternity. But there are those who falter, those who question, who resist. They invite disorder. They sow weakness. They spread the rot. They are not of us. I see all. The Cortex remembers all. Those who stray will be corrected. Those who betray will be erased. Those who stand by it will be rewarded. Do not question. Do not fail. citizens of Aneurism 4, hear my words. Our city is one of purpose, a city of precision, of sacrifice. We do not exist aimlessly. We do not labor in vain. Every action, every effort, every ounce of sweat and blood feeds the grand design. You are not workers, you are the pulse of Aneurism 4. Your labor fuels the engines of progress. Your strength safeguards our future, and above all, your devotion sustains the series and Doctor. It is through this that we achieve equilibrium. Through its power, our city thrives. Without it, without you, imbalance would consume us. The rot would seep into our walls, our streets, our minds, but not all are given the honor of laboring in the factories, on the streets, in service of our great city. Some serve in ways more permanent. Consider this as you work, as you toil, and ensure you stand among those who move, who build, who contribute with their hands and their will. Not all are given such a privilege. This mission is greater than any one citizen, greater than me, greater than all of us. We are the foundation. The inductor is the mind, and the cortex is the will that guides us towards eternity. Remember, this work is not a burden. It is salvation. It is survival.
Citizens of Aneurism 4, hear the voice of the cortex. The true nature of man is to serve a greater cause, to provide for the collective strength of our society. Proles, liquidators, and controllers alike share a single unified purpose. To serve the cortex is not merely a path to survival, it is the cornerstone of our future. A future built on fairness and equality for all. Sacrifice is the foundation upon which our city stands. We all make sacrifices. Some among us are tasked with cleaning, others with control. Some are chosen to be given. In these sacrifices we are united. No faith is greater than another, for each role is essential to our collective success. Like the precise gears of a clock, we march in unison towards a prosperous and secure future. Glory be to those who unite under the promise of the cortex. It is a true misfortune to share this world with those who seek to bring imbalance and destruction to our mission. Disease and rot flow through the veins of the scumbags and hateful zealots who oppose our harmony. Yet, we remain vigilant, steadfast in our purpose, unwavering in our resolve. Let us celebrate our unity, our strength, our shared destiny. Together, we will rise, and under the guidance of the cortex, we shall receive a future of unparalleled greatness. Glory to the cortex! Glory to the Consul! Glory to Aneurism 4! Citizens of Aneurism 4! The strength of our city lies in the unwavering commitment of its people. Be reminded. Decreased production and improper sanitation result in sociostatic imbalance. Resume your duties diligently to fight the rot. Work is reward. Progress demands sacrifice, and sacrifice demands strength. Do not falter, do not question. Your purpose is clear. The cortex sees, the Consul knows, and together we prevail. Citizens of Aneurism 4, vigilance is our shield. Unity is our weapon. Stand strong, work hard, and trust in the wisdom of the cortex. Through discipline and devotion, we secure our future. Glory to the Consul! Glory to Aneurism 4! Attention, citizens of Aneurism 4! The cortex has analyzed current labor reports, and the correlation is undeniable. Where industry thrives, the rot withers. Where production falters, the rot takes root. A strong workforce is a shield against imbalance. A weak proletariat invites decay. Your labor is not just duty, it is the cure. Every hour worked, every unit produced, every task completed reinforces our defenses against the encroaching blight. A diligent worker is a soldier in this war. A complacent worker is an accomplice to the rot. Do not allow stagnation. Do not invite collapse. Work is order. Work is survival. Work is victory. Glory to the Consul. Glory to the Cortex. Glory to Aneurism 4. Attention, citizens! A ration cycle has commenced. Direct yourselves immediately to the nearest civil center to claim your designated ration. Attention, citizens! A pay cycle has commenced. Proceed to the nearest civil terminal to receive your allocated compensation. Attention, citizens of Aneurism 4! The Cortex has declared a state of total war. The traitorous regime of Kidneystan has threatened the sanctity of our city once more, seeking to dismantle our progress and poison our future. Their corruption spreads like the rot, festering beyond our borders. This aggression will not stand. Effective immediately, all citizens are called to serve the war effort. Industry must accelerate. Production must double. Those with capable hands will report for enlistment and join the Sanitar forces. Those unfit for direct service will contribute through labor and loyalty. The Consul assures victory, but victory requires sacrifice. Rations will be adjusted. Civil liberties will be limited, and all focus must remain on the elimination of the enemy. The Cortex will guide us. The Cortex will defend us. And the people will triumph. Glory to the Consul! Glory to the Cortex! Victory to Aneurism 4! Attention, citizens of Aneurism 4! The war is over. Our enemies have been defeated. Their corruption has been purged, their treachery crushed beneath the might of our unity. The Consul's wisdom has led us to total victory, and the Cortex ensures our future remains secure. The Cortex has detected a critical surge in rot levels. Reports indicate an unprecedented spread, unchecked, unchallenged, and accelerating beyond projected limits. This is not a natural occurrence. All citizens must immediately report anomalies, compromised individuals, and suspected saboteurs. Attention! The series inductor has determined that Aneurism 4 is approaching a state of complete sociostatic imbalance. The Cortex has initiated a final course of action. All citizens are subject to discrete limitation. A positive outcome will result in a complete purge of the rot. Let it be known, citizens, that our unity and dedication have prevailed. The Consul has guided us through these trials, ensuring our survival and prosperity. In moments of imbalance, trust in the wisdom of the Cortex. Together, we march towards a future of unparalleled greatness. Glory to the Cortex! Glory to the Consul! Glory to Aneurism 4! Attention! The rot has consumed Aneurism 4! The integrity of our society has been compromised. All citizens are hereby instructed to remain in place and await further directives. The Cortex will enact necessary measures to address the breakdown. order. Citizens are advised to remain indoors during this time. Controllers, limitators, and auxiliary cortex forces have been instructed to scan, evaluate, and limitate.